Alright, this is an update for August 2014. First up on the update, we have the black Ford Ranger. After smoking the transmission, he found a new one. The new one does need rebuild too. It has broken shift forks, but is in the process of being rebuilt right now. Also with the Ford Ranger, he ditched the 33 1250s for a set of Q78 buckshots. If you've been full wheeling a long time, you might recognize that number and name. Those are some old school dry rotted tires he found. They are a little bit bigger, a little bit taller. They're also on a set of old Ford 5-lug rims, and instead of switching his rims over, he just got a set of adapters. So it's going to have a little bit wider stance next time we see the Ranger. Second on the update list, still waiting on the red 4Runner. Doesn't know whether to do a solid axle swap or just shove an axle in there. Like most of us, it's a money issue. None of us make a lot of money. Also, some things we left out on the Jimmy project. We did groove the tires, or cut them, or whatever you want to call it. They did turn out very aggressive this time. These tires started out as plain old all-terrain tires, and we got just shaved off a giant chunk of rubber off of them to create a very aggressive tread, which worked pretty good until all hell broke loose on the Jimmy when springs kept popping out, as you saw in the last video, and the rear U-joint blew apart. And we'll get her back together. We're still very under budget on that project, and you should see more of the Jimmy soon. As for the Explorer, we were having a lot of problems with the Explorer sucking in water and dirtying up the mass airflow sensor and running just horrible. To get around that, we got some PVC pipe and made a hillbilly snorkel that has actually worked out really good. I've even noticed a horsepower gain in that venture. Also with the Explorer right now, minor problem, we're having a little bit of an overheating problem. Probably from all the mud and stuff in the radiator. It's so packed in there, I'm probably just going to have to pull the radiator to get it actually clean. But, you know, a solid 2 years of four-wheeling and stuff in the mud, Also with the Explorer, after the mud bog video that we made, I actually had to replace the first thing under the hood since I started four-wheeling it, and that was the alternator. Just got packed full of mud and dirt, and there's nothing you could do but put another used alternator in it from an Explorer, and away we went. At this point with the Explorer, we're at a bit of a crossroads. As it is, the factory front end has actually held up great, unbelievable. It's a front end with almost 170,000 miles on it, and it's all original. It's all beat up, but after 2 years of four-wheeling and all those road miles too, it's paid its dues. I don't drive it down the road anymore. The Haspin video was the first video that the Explorer got trailered, and now every video since then, she's been trailered. Thanks to a donation from my girlfriend's parents. Thanks, Jeff and Rebecca. I really appreciate the truck. It's been very helpful. So with that, the future of Clyde Dog 72 is a little dicey right now. Like I said, we don't make that much money. I'm in a bit of a financial crunch myself right now, and four-wheeling's expensive. It's very expensive. But every chance I get, I will get out there and pick the camera up. I've been four-wheeling since I was a small child, so I'm not stopping now, that's for sure. But the weekly pace has been a goal of mine, and it's not looking like I'm going to be able to fulfill that. But who knows? Maybe I will. Maybe things will happen. Maybe I'll get a phone call and somebody will say their stuff's done, and we'll go four-wheeling next week, and then I'll have a late four-wheeling video for you next week. But as of right now, I got nothing. So, but stay tuned. I definitely will have more videos in the future, just maybe not every week. So, as always, thanks for watching.